think I know how we can get your baby's father out of the picture. Because every time we argue, it always goes back to your baby's father.
Ex-husband, Brian. Ex-husband, you're my baby's father.
Look, the only reason this man is still in your life, and I know I need to see that more, but it's because of Junior. That's the only reason you're still tied to him. You're divorced, you don't, other than child support, you don't get anything from him, right?
Yeah.
So if Junior's the connection, you take Junior out of the equation and...
Brian, I understand you're frustrated and you come from a place of like desperation in a way, but he's Junior's father. There's nothing what can you do?
Look, you know what's coming. You know the seeds have been planted for a long time. We have to get your ex-husband to take a...
Don't say it. Don't say it, Brian.
Paternity test. He has to take a paternity test. And if he's not the dad, you never have to deal with this man ever again. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine no child support, no supervised visits, no custody, no hearing, none of it? It's just you and me at that point.
I don't mean to put you down or insult you in any way, but that's not a great idea because we can't go off of orange hair. You know what I mean? Just because Charlie's hair is red and Junior's hair is red, that's not enough.
Forget about having a strong enough reason. Okay, this man's insecure. If you can just goat him into doing it, that's all you need. If you can constantly tell him he's not the dad, believe me, the insecurity of that man, he will take a paternity test.
No more. Brian, come on, you know where everyone stands on paternity tests. We don't do that. I don't want to go down that road. And the way we left off with yours, you know, I wasn't happy about you taking one with Charlotte, but the way that ended with us, I liked that. I want to leave it on that note.
I'll just say this. If there's even an inkling of doubt that he's the dad of Junior, why have a custody agreement with this man? Why go through all this if you don't have to? Just think, I know it will kill you, but just think, everything you've ever been through with this man would have been for nothing if he's not the dad.
The danger in that, Brian, is that if he does take a test, whatever, and he turns out to be Junior's dad for real, which that's what I think would happen, you know how powerful he'll feel? Do you know how entitled he'll feel? Do you know how he will literally hold that over me forever? So that's why it's a bad idea, and I don't want to pursue it.
Come on. I see the comments. I think about it all the time. I've seen some of your family members, some of his family members doubt it. Okay, I really don't think in my heart that he's actually the father of Junior. You look at the other potential dad, the resemblance, I know you don't want to go off hair and all that, but they look alike. Okay?
But it's also the grass is always greener type thing. You don't want Joey to be the father. But Junior has a father. Whether it's Joey or Charlie, you know, like, maybe Charlie's not good either. Maybe I don't want to deal with Charlie either.
Your sister-in-law seems to love him. You know, they're dating. They seem happy. She seems happy with him. I just want to deal with, if I have to deal with anyone, with you being in a custody agreement with anyone, I think at this point, I'll take anyone over Joey.
You never really know someone until you have a baby with them or you have to take care of a child with them. That's when their true colors come out.
Yeah? And what's that supposed to mean? I know this is a weird question and it's a weird meaning to have with me, but is your boyfriend Charlie, is he a genuinely good guy? Is he nice?
We broke up once. We've had our ups and downs. But overall, he's a really sweet human being and I'm happy with him.
Look, I think I've hit a peak, a point where I'm just fed up with your brother, Miranda's ex-husband. I'm tired of the custody. I'm tired of the way he affects our relationship, and you know just as well as I do that there's a good chance he's not the dad of Junior. And if he's not, then he gets to leave Miranda alone forever. They have no tie anymore. So I'm really trying to get this paternity test thing to happen.
I'm really no longer interested in pursuing that. I know you may not want to hear that, but
It's really disappointing to hear because I thought you felt the same way I did about that stuff. Can I ask why?
because when I first met Charlie and that paternity test stuff with Joey came up, I had nothing to lose. But now I've been dating him and not on the show, like we've had a private life. And he's the first man in a long time that I enjoy, and I don't want to ruin that. So him possibly being Junior's father, it ruins everything for me.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna push then. I thank you for meeting with me today. Just my wit's end, you know? Just trying to think of anything that could help make our situation better. Because I feel like he's on the verge of getting weekend custody.
Can I just ask why it means so much to you?
He affects our relationship. That's all we fight about. It's him. I mean, it was tough when she had the baby and there was some postpartum stuff there, I think. But for the most part, it's always him that drives a wedge between us.
Unpopular opinion, but if your relationship struggles because of outside forces, maybe there's bigger problems there.
The sooner I can get him out of the picture, the less I have to worry about him being around my daughter one day. That's what I don't want.
Again, don't want to be mean, but maybe you shouldn't have had a child with her if you wanted to avoid all of this baggage. Because I know Miranda very well, and what comes with Miranda is a whole cargo ship full of stuff that's hard to carry.
I forget that you're Joey's sister at the end of the day.
Your problem isn't me. Your problem is everyone that would turn on you for even mentioning a paternity test. And your bigger problem is getting my brother to take one, because he never will.